Hi guys, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are good. If this is your first time coming across this channel, do it to subscribe, click on notification bell to get notified whenever any video is being posted. So in today's video, we'll be working on this dress you just saw, an open back flared dress. So we start by folding our material in a bias form, just the way you see me doing right now. We start by folding our material in a bias form like this. The measurements we'll be working with for this dress is our shoulder measurement, our half length measurement, and the full length measurement. That's the only measurements we'll be working with on this particular project. Our shoulder measurement, which is divided into two. Hope you all know that shoulder measurements are being divided into two. Yes, but every other measurements are being divided into four while cutting. When it comes to sewing, like closing up the part is being divided into two. But while cutting it, you're just dividing everything into four, except your shoulder measurement that is divided into two. So let's continue. I have to bring this camera close so you got to understand what I'm saying. In case you don't understand by explanation, you understand by seeing clearer. Crystal clear. Oh my god. So at this point, I'll insert my vertical measurement, which is my shoulder, and I just divided it into two, which is, I think it's 7. Take your shoulder measurement, divide it into two, and insert it. Look for, get the exact measurement while inserting it. Get the exact measurement in that area. Let it not be, let it not be less than your actual shoulder measurement. So this is it. This is how it came out. At this point, I'll be going up by 1 inch because I don't want that part to be in V form. So just watch closely and see what I did there. I started marking from that place. I went up by 1 inch and connected it back to the previous line, to the normal line where it should be. So now I had to insert my full length measurement, placing my tape at my shoulder, directly on my shoulder line. So I've been inserting my full length measurement there, and I'll just have to mark it in a circular form, just what you're seeing right now. As you can see, this part you're seeing right now is not up to the full length I'm working with. This particular part at the down part you're seeing very clear. After cutting, I'll just have to cut out a material to complete to get my actual full length for the dress. You get to understand what I'm saying at the end of the video. So that's my shoulder line, and this is what I just explained here. As you can see, one side is longer and the other part is shorter. So after cutting, I will just get a replacement for it. I placed my tape at this part and got my the length of the gown I'm working with. So this is it. I believe this is now obvious. You can see what I'm saying here. But don't worry, I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna replace it. Okay? So I folded the back part of this Ankara or this fabric. I then placed my front part on it, to cut out the back side measurements. At this point, I was looking for my scissors, so I was just touching the wrapper before I realized where I kept the scissors. So I have to cut out that part for clearer understanding. So after cutting it out, the next thing I'll do is how to get the depth of your back at that place at the back. The depth of your back is your half length measurement. If your half length measurement is 17, just insert it. You know your half length measurement stops at before your navel. So how to get this measurement at the back? You insert your half length measurement, just the exact half length measurement, because you'll be folding the material where your elastic band will pass through. So just insert your actual half length measurement. So by the time you take in your you fold in your 1.5 inches, you get the depth, the desired depth of the back you want to work with. You might agree to work with, or you want to work with. So this is me inserting my back measurements. So I'll be folding that part. But before that, I am attaching that part that didn't get to my full length. So I'm attaching after cutting out a piece that I used in replacing it. I'm just sewing it down there so it will get to my desired full length measurement. So the next thing I'll be doing is to fold in my is to sew my back. I'll sew this place now, fold in by 1.5 inch. Sew it in a way that your elastic band will be able to pass through. You sew it in a way that your elastic band will be able to pass through that hole. So I'll just have to sew it straight down to where my material stops. So after doing this, I'll also do the same at the front part. The same way I'm working on this part, the same thing I did here, sewing in 1.5 inch, half inch inside and 1 inch at the top. that is putting in half inch, and the same thing I'm doing here is what I will do at the front piece as well. So after sewing I'll sew my rope. I'll sew my rope for the front part. So the first thing I did was to fold the both edge, like just how you see me doing right now. I have to fold it in before sewing the rope, before converting it to rope. I have to sew those edges in so it will be neat, it won't be rough, or you won't start weaving it at the end of the day. So it's better you just fold it in and sew. After that, I'll just have to fold in one part of this um rope and fold the other part and still fold it in again to get a rope, a tiny rope to be precise. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing closely. Let me see if I can zoom it. Can I? Okay, no. Okay, see what I did? Folded one side in, folded the other side in, and still folded, used on that side to close it up, then sew on top of it. So this rope now, I'll be fixing it at my front, at the front part of this material. That is where it will be. It will be passing through that space I created for it, for the front part. Meanwhile, the back part will, my elastic band will pass through it. I'll use my elastic band for the back part and then this rope for the front part. So this is the elastic band I'm using. I divided my elastic band into four and I still reduced it by two. Is it two or three? I still reduced it by two, three, so that the back part will be the down will be firmly fitted at the back. Do you get this explanation? So you divide your to get your elastic band, you divide it into four, your waist into four, and still reduce 3 inches out of it or 2 inches out of it. So I'm done fixing my attaching my elastic band to the back. Is not easy attaching this elastic band to this place. So while creating a space for it, make sure you have enough space. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to join these both sides together. I'll join this both sides. I used my pin to safeguard it so you see what I'm doing. I joined these both sides together, joined these both sides together. That's what I did first. I'm trying to see if I've gotten more than my half. I used my half length measurement to get my back depth. So after joining, I'm done joining my both sides. I'll close this part up to the beginning of this dress. I'll just have to fold it in. That's the end of this cloth. It's very easy. You can make it within 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that difficult to make. This is how it's looking. It really looked beautiful on my clients, but I have to use this dummy to show you because she didn't permit me to make a video of her when she was fitting it. So I have to use my dummy to show you how it look, how it came out. And believe you me, it came out really nice. I really wish I could wear something like this. Anyway, I can make something like this and wear indoors, but I can't film myself with something like this. I don't know why. I don't know why. So we've come to the end of this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If there's any questions, you can keep it down the comment section, okay? Thank you guys. Love you guys to the moon and back. Please, let's try to hit 1,000 subscribers if possible, possibly this month. I don't know when I'll be posting this video. Maybe July, this July. So possibly July. Let's try and hit 1,000 subscribers. Or if you see this video in August, please help to like, share,